I'm Coach Allyson Fasnacht, and apparently I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sportslifetalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Who got next? Yeah, SLT Nation. Welcome back to season 3 of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. Y'all know what we do, right? We are finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today, y'all heard of a coach that came from Southern Utah, but now we're gonna finally get to Southern Utah ourselves and talk to one of the most fastest rising coaches in the game right now. 14 years of experience in the game, former hooper herself. It's always good to talk to these former hoopers. We're gonna put y'all on some game today, but yo, make some noise. Welcome to the stage, associate head coach of Southern Utah, Coach Allyson Fasnacht. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm great, guys. Good to be here. Happy to chat with y'all.
Hey, now how many members of your family gonna be sending us emails in like, hey, he didn't say that right?
No, you spot on, guys. Like A+. You crushed it.
Hey, well, this is the easy one. I know these names. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking with my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. The head coach, KT. How you feeling, Kev?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones. I'm energized. We got a great guest. Let's go, man. Let's turn up. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. What are you waiting on? Come on, B. Jones. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Come on.
All right, Kevin, we got to do our best. Coach Fastnacht and watched a couple of episodes. So we got to do our best to try to throw off a game. But she already know what time this is. We got to get all of my people up there in Southern Utah and Salem, Virginia to show us some love and help us to grow this show, grow this platform. Hey, we appreciate y'all so much. We can't tell you from the bottom of our hearts. It's all love from the boys out here in Dallas, Texas. But this is the part where you can be a major contributing force. We can move a mountain together. And on the count of 3, we need y'all to do something just off the chain, off the charts. And it's simple. You can all do it with this one little finger, okay? We need you to tap that like button so this show could go into the algorithm. We need you to smash that subscribe button, become a part of our family as we got close to 100 episodes still left to release in 2023. And then lastly, we need you to share this episode with the first 5 people that come to your brain. I don't care, your grandmama, your auntie, your play cousins, share it with whoever you just so we can get Coach Allyson's Fastnacht story popping up to the top. Kevin, love that noise. We got to get this thing bubbling up. All right, Southern Utah, are y'all ready to go to work? Coach Al, are they working with us? Are they rocking with? Are they going to Let's like talk down?
You know it. We got you.
All right, let's go to work on the count of 3. Let's do it like we true to it. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. If you did any of those 3, I'll tell you one more again. We appreciate you. Leave us a fire emoji in the chat so we can just reach out and personally shake your hands and thank you for your contribution to the program. All right. Without further ado, let's go, KT. Let's go. Let's take it to this way. I love doing this and see what the coach is going to say during the Sports Life Talk initiation.
Let's do it.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. Top 5. My number 1, not necessarily an artist, but a genre. I'm a country music fan. So I like the whole range of artists. So I'll go country music first. Number 2, I'll probably got to go Taylor Swift right now. Probably one of the hottest acts in the summer. I do not have tickets to the Eras tour, but that's all right. We'll listen to her stuff anyway. I'll go Beyonce next. That's my girl. Gotta love her. I love anything that Dua Lipa puts out too.
Really?
Her, it just gets me pumped, working out, going on a run, whatever it would be. I like her. And then we'll round it out probably with some Nelly or some Eminem. We'll mix it up.
Underlay, mama, yeah.
Now, B. Jones, I want you to know how slick Coach is.
She's super slick. I caught it too. Go ahead.
Round one talking about, country genre. Coach, we don't normally let people get away with that, but you know what? We're going to let you.
Appreciate it.
I didn't say nothing, Kevin, because she made up with it with the Eminem and the Nelly. She gave us 2 on the back end and 0 on the first one. What about she a Swiftie, though? Do your players know she's a Swiftie, Coach?
I mean, they should. They don't. They're about to know now.
So, Coach, how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
5'8". Because you know, like Taylor Swift was like 5'11", B. Jones. She's pretty tall.
That's it? I thought she was taller than that. I thought
she's a closet hooper volleyball player.
I know, right?
No doubt. All right, Coach. So we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. Now, I thought about deducting points because you did cheat my initiation, question. But you know what? No, I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm going to do that. B. Jones.
What up?
How long did you say she's been coaching?
Hey, man, my math might be a little soft, because I'm from Louisiana, but I counted 14, but it might be 15, KT. Is it 14 or 15, Coach?
Both. My first year was only like 6 months, so I don't know if you can count that.
Yeah,
we'll go 14 and a half, maybe.
I saw somebody said you started in 2009. Somebody said you started in 2008. So I almost did 14 plus years, but and so we're gonna say 15 for the record, KT. What you giving her?
Well, you know what we giving her for the record then. Give her 15. And that 15th has an asterisk next to it until we get an actual country artist for her number 1. So we can put an asterisk next to it. All right, Coach. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm not really a huge superhero person. I'll watch the movies here and there, but I had a buddy of mine who said I reminded him of there's an X-Men character called Rogue. I don't know if you heard of her or not, but she's one of the only ones with a Southern accent. So I'm gonna go with Rogue as my favorite superhero. She probably relates to me the most with that Southern accent.
That's perfect. Rogue is tall too, so you 5'8". You can play Rogue. You know what? We're gonna submit your name for the new MCU universe. I'm pretty sure Rogue is coming. So yeah, we gotta do that.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, Rogue. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Man, that's tough too. Let me think here. Have you guys seen The Greatest Showman? That movie?
No, I haven't. I know that Hugh Jackman is.
I love The Greatest Showman. Yes.
Yeah, there's one of the songs in there is called "This Is Me."
This is me. This is who I think I want to be. Exactly. Shine a light down on me. Hey, that song be going hard.
It's got a pretty good beat. I don't know. Kev may disagree with you over there, but we'll see.
No, this is your show. I agree with it. I'm just laughing at him throwing his hand up in the air like he's at the club dancing. That kind of threw me for a loop.
It's it's like a Broadway type thing, man. You got to do it with the you got to use spirit fingers when you sing the Greatest Showman, dog.
Yeah, so why you didn't use fingers instead of doing like this, like you at the club about to get? You know what?
That's what Zac Efron did. That's what Zac Efron did. He held his hand up and he said,
you. That's the song. This is me. You do you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
You probably watching High School Musical or something, BJ. I don't know. All right, Coach. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be the dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would probably pick Kobe. I think he'd be a cool dude to follow around. I mean, I don't know if I'd pick him or after the fact when he was retired, and obviously with his daughter being on the women's basketball scene there, it'd just be cool to kind of see what he was doing with the youth and just building those girls up as well. It'd be pretty cool to follow him around.
When anybody says Kobe, we always go back to the fact that he was a huge in the women's game. So losing him, that kind of hurt the game. But the game is still growing. But if we'd had Kobe and Gigi, he'd probably been one of the best hoopers of all time.
Yeah, it's crazy. it's crazy. A lot of her teammates that she played with are now kind of, getting up to the point where they're, ending their or high school careers and getting on to college. And you can just see like his legacy lives on, and they're doing a great job of carrying the torch for Kobe and Gigi and the rest of those that tragically passed away that day. So it's been pretty cool to watch that.
Yeah, UConn would have been unstoppable. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
One thing that I always preach, I think this life is all about the choices that you make, and I think basketball is no different. I think I always want to attack each day is, I really get to choose the energy that I bring, the attitude that I have, and really be kind of the author and the kind of in the driver's seat. I don't want anybody else making decisions for me or, be playing the victim card with things that happen to me. Like I'm going to be in charge of the way I respond to any and everything that happens to me. So I try to instill that in the people that I come across and try to live that out every day as well.
All right, Coach. So we asked this question on our show on Wednesday, which you can watch live 8 p.m. Central here on Wednesdays on our YouTube page. Would you rather be a singer or a dancer?
I mean, I probably wish I was a dancer for sure. I don't have any rhythm at all, so I would wish I could be a dancer. That'd be sweet, but it's not in the cards for me.
So bust a dance move right now.
No, I can't. I don't have to.
I thought I'd try to be, Jones. No, Coach, I was telling KT, this whole debate started because KT said if he had the choice, he would be a singer. And I was like, no, man, you got to be a dancer. Like, you don't have to have an invitation to dance, right? You just go to a scene where music is playing, and if music is playing, it's okay to dance, and everybody gonna be like, go B. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't just bust out singing in the middle of nowhere, people gonna be like, oh, he's a little arrogant. You know what I mean? Like we wanted to hear him sing. So no, I like that one. Let's go.
Big Jones, you also said that you want to start dancing at Starbucks too. So you can't say that's not weird either.
It was just an analogy.
Now I dare you.
Busting a move at Starbucks as opposed to just singing at Starbucks. So
no, if I start singing and I can sing like Brian McKnight, people will be like, ooh, and women start giving me their phone numbers. I got to turn it down because I'm married. I mean, come on now. All right, Coach. So B and I, we're going to produce a movie centered around you. The one thing we are missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Let's see. I'll go with, I really like the girl that played, in the Hunger Games.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, that's her. I think she's pretty cool. And
okay, Coach, we agree. She's beautiful. She's cool. But Jennifer Lawrence, we probably wouldn't be able to get her on our budget. So, I mean, we could try. We can always shoot for the stars.
I got one that nobody on this thing gonna know. Y'all go Google this name, Jordana Spiro. She was in like the Ozark. She was one. She's not the main character, but she was the one that like owned the place that sold it to Jason Baby. Y'all go look her up. She's been in a lot of stuff that she's just one of those underground actors who's in everything that you just don't realize. But Jordana Spiro, we can probably afford her.
Okay, all right, let's do it then. I'm down for that.
I would love to see Jennifer Lawrence walking around set though, but I mean. She probably just walk past us and go to a real movie. You know what I'm saying? All right, Coach. So this is probably the most important question in the initiation. B. Jones and I, we love to travel. We take road trips. We love to go to different college campuses. But in doing so, we got to get food. So when we come to Southern Utah to check y'all out, what is that one food spot that gets your stamp of approval? And what is your go-to meal?
I would say here in Cedar City, you got to stop by Centro. It's a wood fire pizzeria spot. They got the pizzas making right there in the restaurant. You can see the brick oven right there.
Okay.
I mean, any of their pizzas. I actually went there last night, so it's pretty good. You got to stop in at Centro.
So what's your go-to toppings, though? What's your toppings?
I had one last night. It was called the Bianco. It had like chicken and onions and a white sauce. Yeah, it was real good.
Southern Utah doing y'all thing. Okay. All right.
People don't know. We got to tell them. They don't know. We got to tell them.
What city is Southern Utah in?
It's in Cedar City.
Okay, Cedar City. All right. So Central and Cedar City. Right. That's a tongue twister. Cedar City. Central and Cedar City.
I know that, Jones. But have you noticed how many people have come on in the last couple of episodes and recommended pizza joints?
Yeah, we needed a fresh turn from the barbecue and the wings. We had a bunch of barbecue and wings at first, so the pizza lovers stand up all across America. Let's go.
But I gotta have wings with my pizza too. So do they got wings there too?
I don't think they have wings there. No, they got like some salads and pizzas.
Healthy stuff.
Meatballs. Yeah,
they got pizza and healthy stuff. Let's go. I'm gonna stick to this
with my pizza.
Have a little bit of balance, a little bit of both.
I'm gonna stay away from that salad. Just give me the meats. Whatever I got the meat, just give me that. All right. So now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We're passing our collection plates around. We're not asking for money. We just ask for you to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, sltugotnext.com, to learn more about us and our other You Got Next family members. Now allow me to turn it over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Coach Al. So B Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Coach Al Fasnacht. Fasnacht. Yeah, Coach Allie Fasnacht. Welcome to the show. We're super excited about having you on this joint. And I'm excited about learning a little bit about some Southern Utah. It's these schools that's part of the journey that we uncovering, that is so much opportunity as a casual fan. And I'm not trying to speak for all y'all casual fans out there, but I know somebody out there's going to relate to me. We know all the Power 5 schools. As a matter of fact, they can list those out by heart. What conference, who well, what coaches. And then, you start talking about some of these lesser known schools and nobody knows, but these campuses are gorgeous. These facilities are amazing. And the people are the type of people that you would want to spend the night at your house. These are just great American people. And I think that opportunity, that story is not being told enough. So we're going to tell everybody their story today. But before we tell them that, we got to take them back a little bit, Coach Al. All right. Because Kevin I love it when I Google, doing my research, and you come across that coach and they still got their jersey on. They at the free throw line on the Google thing, shooting their free throws, and are they blocking out with the sweat? You Coach Al, know what I'm saying? Because I Googled her name and I saw her playing day. So let's take it back to the beginning, Coach. When did you fall in love with the game of basketball? When did you start hooping?
I've been hooping my entire life. I've got 2 older brothers that played basketball, and I just would tag along. My dad was their, rec league coach, and they'd have practice, and I go with them. Just shoot on the side hoop, do some dribbling moves, try not to have my ball roll into the middle while they're playing 5-on-5, and just fell in love with. Just wanted to be like them, growing up, and just as I got older, it started like, okay, I think I'm pretty good at this, and think I can do this, and want to do this. So, obviously led to a really good high school career and the opportunity to play in college. So just really thankful for that.
Well, you know what? Because, 12, 15, 16, 17, that was like, 19 years ago when you talking about your high school career, and then you went on to play at Liberty, and y'all wasn't no scrubs, sorry TLC, but y'all wasn't no scrubs at Liberty. Y'all went to the tournament like 3 times, won the conference championships. What made you choose Liberty, and did you know that you were going, walking into something special before you selected Liberty?
I mean, not really. I chose Liberty, one, because they were one of the only schools that were recruiting me at the time. I was not great at the recruiting process. I did not want to talk on the phone. I did not want to get back to people. And I started my senior year. I was like, no one's recruiting me. Like, what do I do? And then, Liberty kind of came along kind of a little bit later, and I knew they were a top 25 program. They were an hour away from my house, and the opportunity to play. So I went there, unbelievable experience. I didn't expect to play a ton right away, and I didn't really. The first half of my freshman year, I came off the bench. I had a couple of DNP coaches' decisions, which is like not great, but kind of started to figure some things out, and had a really good end of my freshman year. Got to start a few games, and we went to the Sweet 16 my freshman year. So we had a little Cinderella run as a 13 seed, and just an unbelievable experience, and ended up winning 3 of the 4 conference championships while I was there, and just had a really positive experience there at Liberty.
Now, Coach, I like to hear that because you come from a different perspective. You from a different school of thought than what some of these other. Because she talking about, hey, I had to sit my butt on the bench and then nobody give me no explanation. Hey, they just flat out, I'm not good enough to play right now. These people are better than you, so earn your spot on the floor. But with that being said, I mean, what advice, now that you've been an interim head coach, you've had to take over a program in a short stint. You're an associate head coach right now. You're knocking on the door of becoming back a head coach. What advice would you have gave that young lady, though, that freshman year sitting on that bench with them DNPs? How would you have coached her?
I mean, honestly, I would have given her the same advice my dad gave me, and it was work harder, listen to what your coach is saying, and you got to figure this out. It would have been easy at the time to just, I'm crying, I'm not playing, this is hard, this is too hard. And he said, too bad, basically, suck it up. You're there, you got to figure this out. We're not coming to get you. You ain't coming home. You're getting that degree for free, and you're staying there. So I would give him the same advice. I think nowadays it's tough. I mean, everybody's situation is so different, but it's easy to just bail and go do something else. It's really hard to stick it out at one place, and I'm really glad I did. Like I'm the person I am today because I've gone through some hard stuff, and I've tried to do the best I can to navigate that path through it, and not just hop ship when things get tough.
Now, Coach, talking about hopping ship, you're not giving yourself enough credit for your toughness, your mental toughness, and your ability to stick through it. Because I think I read somewhere when you started your career off, you was managing tape. Like you was the one chopping up tape, sharing it to other people, and like you had to really earn this thing the whole. Did you like know that when you decided to become a coach that the first year was going to be spent in the film room?
I really didn't know what to expect. Those first 2 years I was a graduate assistant at Nevada over in Reno, and I just wanted to serve, to be honest. Like that was what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to go get my grad degree, and I wanted to just learn. I had no idea what it meant to be on kind of the other side, the coaching staff side. I mean, I had obviously been there as a player, but like, what do they do in the office all day? I had no idea. So just being able to go and learn, and I told myself, like, I just want to serve and try to soak up as much as possible. Like I'm somebody who like watches and learns. I'm not necessarily one that like has to do it or has to have my hands on everything. Like I'm an observer, so was able to just kind of take a lot in and learn, and got really fortunate to work with some really great people that poured into me and kind of taught me the ropes and really set me on a good path for being able to become an assistant coach myself.
Now, Coach, is there someone that you look up to from a mentorship purpose, or somebody that you kind of idolize and say, hey, that's why I want to kind of mimic my coaching strategy, or the way I coach, I want to mimic it behind that person. Is there a person like that in your life?
Yeah, there's a couple. The first name that comes out is my high school coach. His name is Brian Harvey, and he now coaches at the Division III level. And he just poured into me as a person and as a player. And he was always the one opening the gym for me to shoot and getting extra workouts in. And then the lady that I was a graduate assistant for, her name was Jane Albright. Just a servant, just a true servant. Loved the Lord. Just loved being a head coach and pouring into her athletes. And now the woman that I work for now, Tracy Mason, same thing. I came to work here because I wanted to work for her and see what she's about and continue to get back to life with her. We worked together for a little stint before I came over here to Southern Utah. So, she's a big reason and somebody I looked up to a lot.
Now, Coach, all of these pictures I see of you either sweating or you coaching, and you look like you coaching hard. Y'all can see the picture that we selected right there up on the screen. She clearly like, hey, calling the play or something. Let's run set one or something like that, Coach. Now, with that being said, I didn't know you had these DMPs because that kind of builds something different in a coach. And I don't know, you smiling from ear to ear, but I get this feeling that there's another side of Coach Al. Is it a switch that you're gonna click as soon as they say that we got a game at 7:00?
Absolutely. I'm about as competitive as they come, and I've actually had to kind of quit playing myself because I get too competitive, and it brings out a side of me that's just not the healthiest for me at this point in my life. So I get that competitive juices out, just with coaching and being a part of it. And shoot, there's some times when I come out of games from coaching and I'm exhausted. I didn't play 1 minute, but I'm like, whew, like I'm whooped from just giving it all I've got. And I think there's no other way to do this. You got to be all in if you're going to be a really good college coach.
Let's talk about SUU a little bit. Let's talk about, y'all got some amazing graphics. I know that for a fact. That the graphics is top, because I get the opportunity. I'm the one that look at all the graphics and the coaches that coming on here, and I love y'all mascot and what y'all got going on. But tell us about this university. Why? It's a lot of kids watching this show right now, and me and Kevin will talk to the kids, and we'll be like, what school you want to go to? What's your dream school? UNC? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go to North Carolina or they want to go to, Stanford or South Carolina. I'm like, they selecting only a few, and they shopping off the Team USA over there. So you might want to look at it different. But tell some of these young ladies why SUU might be the move. Why they need to come check y'all out at Southern Utah.
Yeah, I mean, we're an up and coming mid major program. We're a niche school. We're kind of in that southern part of the states. We've got the national parks are all around us in the state of Utah. We've got Zion and Bryce, and the Grand Canyon's not too far away. Like it's a pretty unbelievable place to live as far as scenery. And then from the basketball point of view, Coach Tracy got here 5 years ago, and the year before she got here, they won 3 games. And then last year, after year 5, they won the conference tournament, won the regular season. So she's completely turned this program around. 4 or 5 years ago, people would be like, Southern Utah? Like, never heard of them. Are they D1? Like, what league are they in? And she's just completely changed the trajectory of our program. And, we're hoping to become a little bit more of a household name, especially out here on the West Coast, for mid-major basketball.
Now, you and Coach Tracy, y'all was on the same staff, so it already speaks volumes that you decided to go work for. But when you worked for, I want you to go back 5 years ago, before this moment. Did you know she was going to be tough like that? Did you like when y'all was just in the same room game planning for somebody? Did you know that like she going to be a head coach and she going to be amazing at it?
Yeah, no, I knew right from the beginning. When I first got on staff at St. Mary's, where we were previously, like, just the way she operates, like, you could just tell, like, this woman needs to be a head coach. She wasn't somebody who was just going to take a job to take any job. She kind of bought her time, learned, and then wanted to find the right fit for her, and really found out here at Southern Utah. And to be honest, she would tell you this too. Like, she did not expect to be blown away by this campus when she got this job. I remember when she told us, hey, I'm going to interview at Southern Utah, and she's like, I'm probably not going to take it. And then she came back and she was like, I loved it. Like, it was amazing. And I'm like, dang, like I'm pumped for her. But at the same time, like, I'm bummed that my friend and my coworker is going to, take another job and leave. But just so excited for her and, the ability to build her program. And they were at the bottom. So there was really nowhere to go but up. And she's done exactly that. And then, I had the opportunity to come over here and work and rejoin her. And it was really an easy decision for me because of who she is.
We've had hundreds of coaches come on this show, this platform, and give us all kind of gems. One of the biggest things I learned from them is, I think the quote is, "Be where your feet are." Something of that nature. And every coach just about say it. But we even had one coach that we said, "Hey, what would you tell all the young coaches that's trying to get in and follow your path?" They say, "Just be where you are and enjoy the ride. Stop looking for the next move." And if anybody looks at your resume, Coach Fasnacht, you ain't never looking for the next move. You probably got the best tenures of any coaching resume I've seen in this day. You commit to a school. You commit to the school to rebuild the development of these kids. Do you think it's punitive that you don't look for jobs often? Do you think you find it as a little bit of a weakness that you're not always putting your name in the hopper for different things and different opportunities?
Nah, not for me. I'm not chasing the next job. I'm not chasing, I got to get to a Power 5. Like, I want to work for good people. And I stayed at St. Mary's as long as I did because I love, the head coach that was there that I worked for. He's an unbelievable guy, and I'd go work for him again in a heartbeat. And the same thing, that's why I came over here to work for Tracy. I just want to be with good people. She could be at a Division III school and, middle of nowhere, and I'd be like, all right, Tracy's there, like, it's good, let's do it.
Hey, y'all
I'm gonna make the best of whatever situation I'm in, and I've been really lucky to live in some incredible places, so it hasn't been too tough to get acclimated.
Well, Coach, I ask you that question as a compliment to you because not, it's funny. We look at some of these resumes, they're here for 2 years, they on to the next one. And you literally are part of a culture. And that, to me, that's something different when you start talking about the school, I know you believe it. I know you really believe it. You're not just saying it just because that's who cutting the checks. You really believe it. You living it on a day-to-day basis. But Coach, you ready to have some fun?
Let's do it. All
right, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT, and now we're going to play a little bit of one-on-one, and you are now officially calling all the shots, okay? So have you ever played the game called Would You Rather? You kind of did a little bit of a test run of Would You Rather on the singing and dancing, and you chose me, so I'm pretty sure you'll choose me again. But all right, Coach, so the rules are very simple. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch. Whichever one of those pitches you like, you select, that host gets a point. First host get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right, KT, you the defending champion, sir. Let's go.
All right, Coach. Would you rather coach a player that you recruited, that no one gave them a chance, and they make it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without you, or
would you rather find a GA out there just floating in there? They literally just came off the court for their last senior game, but you saw something in them. You turn them into a coach. They go on to have this illustrious coaching career, win championships and all. They come back and say, hey, I learned it all from Coach Fasnacht, and I'm part of her coaching tree.
I'll probably go with the second. I'll probably go with the GA. Being able to develop a coach that goes out there and can then kind of spread your coaching roots and impact more people. Not that the first one's bad, but I think I'll go with the second one.
No, the first one was bad. You didn't pick it. It was bad, Coach. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to make me feel good. Don't try to make me feel good.
All right. Oh, man, I'm super excited. All right, here we go. Coach, would you rather have Netflix film a documentary at SUU, kind of a last chance you style documentary where they get to talk, focus on your coaching staff, the players, just tell y'all story for 1 year, or
travel the world hosting your own food show on YouTube where you get to interview other college coaches, pick their brains while eating at their favorite places to eat in towns that they coach in.
You said travel the world, not just the U.S.?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I'm traveling. I gotta get out. My passport's got all sorts of stamps in it, so I'm picking that one. The more places I can go to and visit, and you said food. Sign me up. As long as we can add some coffee in there too. Food and coffee, we're set.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get the point. That's the only reason why I hate it. All right. All right, Kevin, let's go.
All right, so that was funny, B. Jones. You normally do that. It took me. All right, so for round 3 on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time, we have a segment called The Drop. And on The Drop, B. Jones presents a shoe that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So like I said, for round 3, both of us were going to present a shoe to Coach. Whichever one she picks has huge ramifications because one of us is going to win the episode because of it. So Coach, I'm going to count down from 3, and I need for you to say, hold that sneaker. And once you say that, we're going to show you what we got, okay?
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. All right. I'm not much of a high top girl, so I got to go with the low over there. I got to go with the low.
Yeah! Woo! And still champion. B. Jones, the funny thing about it, I was going to bring that shoe out, and I'm so glad I didn't because I've lost, just like you lost, you loser. Hey, Coach, thank you so much for rocking with me.
A pair of lows. I was going to put out a pair of lows, but I said, you know what? I thought you were going to pull out the cherries. See, a little bit of this is a psychological battle between me and him, Coach. So I thought he was going cherry, so I said, I got to come back with a 1 in order to offset his cherry power. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, T, man. Let's. I'm sorry, Coach. I'm a little upset right now. Well, I don't know what just happened on this show. Come on, man. All right, here we go, Coach. The title of the show, Sports Life Talks. You got next. All right. Now we know that there's a vision board somewhere hanging around that office of yours. We know that there's some big dreams. You was a head coach. You did the job when no one else was there to do it. You stepped up. You've been a head coach before. And I know the people of SUU don't want to lose you. I know Coach Tracy don't want to lose you. But what does the future hold for you, Coach Fasnacht?
Man, I honestly, I don't know yet. I'm still in this kind of weird, do I want to be a head coach? Am I cool with just being an assistant coach? I don't know. I'm really in a weird spot right now where I am just going to try and be the best assistant that I can be. And if those opportunities to be a head coach, again, present themselves, I'll hopefully be prepared to entertain those and, make the decision that's best for me. But for right now, I just want to be the best assistant coach I can be and, do what I can to help serve our kids in our program.
See, when you're at a winning program, KT, you can say that. You can be like, I'm cool. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? We winning right now. Life is good. We got Central Pizza about to show up in a few minutes. Coach, now we talked about you as a coach. We talked about your history. What we failed to talk about was the SUU, the Southern Utah women's basketball team. When me and KT come up there to see y'all play after we get finished filling our bellies with this amazing Bianco pizza, what do we have to look forward to when your ladies hit the floor?
Yeah, I think we're really excited about this upcoming year. You know, we've got a great core group coming back. We've got some good young new pieces that are still trying to figure out where they fit in, and you know, it's still TBD. You know, I'm still learning a lot about this group. I've only been here for about 2 months, so we've been practicing these last few weeks. We're getting ready to go on a foreign tour. We're taking our team over to Australia for 8 or 9 days, play a couple games. So we're gearing up with some practices. So it's been good to kind of see what everybody's got and you know, what we need for moving forward for the rest of the season. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to Australia. It's gonna be dope.
That's what I'm about to say. How did you not lead with that when I said, "Tell us why SUU"? Hey, we going to Australia. Sign up, coach. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna eat that Vegemite though? You gonna eat that Vegemite?
I've been before. It's not my thing, but to each their own.
It ain't my thing neither. Pass on the Vegemite when they ask y'all that. All right.
That's right.
All right, Coach, you got any shout-outs you want to give?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my family. Everybody's back home in Southwest Virginia, so they've been super supportive of me being out here on the West Coast. And you know, my former bosses, Coach Jane, Paul Thomas, Tracy Mason, you know, our girls here at Southern Utah, you know, they've been great so far and welcoming me with open arms. So just a lot of shout outs to give.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, man, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'll go with the 2 coaches that I worked with at my previous stop. One is Mariah Moore. She's now an assistant coach at Georgetown. And the other is Rachel Swartz. She's an assistant at Seattle U this year.
All right, we got to get Coach Schwartz and Coach Moore. We've actually been eyeballing Coach Moore. So I think we just literally just started talking to her. We met her in Chicago.
Okay.
Or we passed in Chicago somehow. So we had Coach Haney on the show. So that's perfect. So Coach Moore, Coach Schwartz, both of you just got your tickets punched. Congratulations. We are looking forward to you coming on the show and telling your story. So y'all are both on the clock. But Coach Allyson Fasnacht, you got next. You a pioneer. You a trailblazer. Hey, we love your energy. We love your passion. We love what you're doing for the game of women's basketball. We know that you're going to get all of your roses because you are exemplary. You are energetic. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Sportslifetalk Nation, we did it again. Thank y'all for watching another amazing episode of Sportslifetalks. You got next. This is our final call. Listen, last chance. Go to our Instagram. Go to our TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all of the social media platforms. All one word, at Sportslifetalk. Tap in with us. Join the community. We dropping gems every day. I promise you, we're gonna give you some type of social content. Kevin is working hard on that. Good job, dog. We appreciate all of y'all for being a part of our family. Look. Stop playing with us and start praying with us. The momentum is getting crazy. The show's getting crazy. We got guests like this coming on every single show. I promise you, when you ride in your car, when you're sitting there trying to cook, you can turn Sports Life Talk on and learn something new and get to hear some amazing stories from some great people. And listen, if you're thinking to yourself like, all right, fine, I want to be on the show. Guess what? We want you on the show. And all you got to do is go to our website, sltugotnext.com. sltugotnext.com. Click on the nominate button and then just go there and put your information in. It goes directly to us. We're going to reach out to you. We're going to audition you for the show. It's just that simple. We want to hear your story. You know, we can't find everybody and we can't get everybody nominated. So we got to get people like you to spread the word for us. Okay. KT, man, I don't know. I'm a little bummed about championship rounds, but y'all know what? I'm going to make up for championship round. Come watch us at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We go live, and in that show, it's a 2-way dialogue, so y'all can actually jump in the comments, and y'all can root for me then. Then y'all can get the sneakers right, the ones that Coach didn't say. You know what I'm saying? All right, KT, let's go home, man. Let's get out of here.
I had something clever I wanted to say until you did that, B. John. Just threw me all the way off. But Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know, and we got your back. Appreciate
you guys. It's been a blast.
Hey, you know why? Because some say watching SUU basketball this is the greatest show. Yeah. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
It was crazy is I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports life, talking this.